英単語学習。総集編その8ナンバー71からナンバー80。この動画は、難しめの単語定義を長めの英文で説明。聞きながら単語の意味を推測することで、リスニング内容理解力を高めます。それぞれの動画の後にクイズがあるよ。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はコンサンプション。
Okay, let's start. Consumption means the act of using or eating something, especially goods, energy, or food. It shows how people or groups make use of resources in daily life. You can use consumption in many situations. For example, high energy consumption in cities can increase pollution and costs. Doctors sometimes warn that too much sugar consumption can lead to health problems. In economics, a country's level of consumption shows how much its people buy and use products. The word is often used in discussions about health, economy, and the environment. That's all about consumption. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。コンサンプションの意味は？コンサンプションは消費という意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はアセット。
Okay, let's start. An asset is something valuable that a person, company, or country owns and can use to gain benefit. It can be money, property, skills, or anything that brings advantage or profit. You can use asset in many situations. For example, a house, car, or piece of land is a physical asset because it has financial value. In business, employees with great ideas or strong teamwork skills are important assets to a company. Good health and education are also personal assets that help people succeed. The word suggests something useful, valuable, or helpful in reaching goals. That's all about asset. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。アセットの意味は？アセットは資産財産という意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はコンタミネート。
Okay, let's start. Contaminate means to make something dirty, harmful, or unsafe by mixing it with another substance. It often refers to pollution or infection that affects the environment, food, or water. You can use contaminate in many situations. For example, chemicals from a factory can contaminate a river and harm fish. Food can be contaminated if it is touched by unclean hands or kept in bad conditions. In science or medicine, people wear gloves to avoid contaminating samples. The word suggests that something pure or clean becomes impure or dangerous through contact with unwanted materials. That's all about contaminate. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。コンタミネートの意味は？コンタミネートは〇〇汚染するという意味の動詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はアトーニー。
Okay, let's start. An attorney is a person who has the legal right to represent others in court or give advice about the law. Attorneys are trained and licensed to help people with legal problems. You can use attorney in many situations. For example, an attorney may defend someone who is accused of a crime. A company might hire an attorney to write contracts or handle business disputes. People often ask an attorney for help when buying property or making a will. The word is commonly used in the United States and has the same meaning as lawyer. That's all about attorney. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。アトーニーの意味は？アトーニーは弁護士という意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はディスラプト。
Okay, let's start. Disrupt means to interrupt or stop something from continuing normally. It describes an action that causes confusion, delay, or disorder in an event, system, or activity. You can use disrupt in many situations. For example, heavy rain can disrupt traffic and make people late for work. A sudden power outage may disrupt an online class or meeting. In business, new technology can disrupt traditional industries by changing how things are done. The word suggests that something usual or organized is broken or disturbed by an unexpected event or force. That's all about disrupt. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。ディスラプトの意味は？ディスラプトは〇〇を中断させる、混乱させるという意味の動詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はエミネント。
Okay, let's start. Eminent means very famous, respected, or important in a particular field or profession. It is used to describe people who are well known for their great skill, work, or achievements. You can use eminent in many situations. For example, an eminent scientist may discover new cures for diseases. An eminent writer could win major literary awards for their novels. In education, students may study the works of eminent thinkers from history. The word suggests high status, recognition, and excellence in a certain area. That's all about eminent. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。エミネントの意味は？エミネントは優れた、高名なという意味の形容詞。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語を送信。
Okay, let's start. Foresee means to know or expect that something will happen in the future before it actually does. It describes being able to predict or imagine an event in advance. You can use foresee in many situations. For example, scientists may foresee climate changes by studying long-term weather data. A company leader might foresee problems in the market and prepare new plans early. In daily life, a person can foresee traffic delays and leave home earlier to arrive on time. The word suggests using knowledge or experience to look ahead and make wise decisions. That's all about foresee. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。フォシーの意味は？フォーシーは〇〇を予知するという意味の動詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語は Excel。
Okay, let's start. Excel means to do something very well or to be much better at it than most other people. It is often used when someone shows great skill or ability in a particular area. You can use Excel in many situations. For example, a boy may excel in mathematics because he solves difficult problems easily. An athlete can excel in running by training hard and winning races. In business, a worker might excel in communication or leadership. The word suggests outstanding performance or success achieved through effort and talent. That's all about excel. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。Excel の意味は？ Excel は秀でているという意味の動詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語は Obscure。
Okay, let's start. Obscure means not clear, not well known, or difficult to understand. It describes something that is hidden, uncertain, or hard to notice. You can use obscure in many situations. For example, an obscure rule in a game may confuse players because it is hard to find or understand. The meaning of an old poem might be obscure because the language is unfamiliar. In daily life, someone may give an obscure answer that confuses others instead of helping them. The word suggests something that lacks clarity, fame, or easy understanding. That's all about obscure. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。Obscure の意味は？ Obscure は不明瞭な曖昧なという意味の形容詞です。他に、まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語は Expel。
Okay, let's start. Expel means to force someone or something to leave a place or group. It is often used when someone is officially removed for breaking rules or causing trouble. You can use expel in many situations. For example, a school may expel a student for cheating or repeated bad behavior. A country can expel a foreign diplomat for acting against its laws. In daily life, a person might expel air from their lungs when they breathe out deeply. The word suggests pushing something or someone out completely, often as a punishment or necessary action. That's all about expel. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。Expel の意味は？ Expel は〇〇を追い出す、追い払うという意味の動詞です。お疲れ様でした。和訳付きやシャドーイング用の動画は概要欄をチェック。チャンネル登録お願いします。